Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between and beyond, welcome to Dr. Fix Me Live! The tabloid talk show podcast coming to you live from the Lincoln Lodge. Give it up for the Lincoln Lodge! Chicago's greatest establishment for live entertainment. And also give it up for Kate Kincaid and Atik Raymond. They were amazing opening acts. That was fantastic. All right. So I am your host. I am Dr. Elias Fix Me at your service. And by round of applause, who is seeing the show for the very first time? All right, okay. Now, for those of you who don't know, this show is all about helping people. All I'm trying to do is help this world out, one person, one issue at a time, which is why I have a doctorate in radio and television broadcasting, with a specialization in tabloid talk shows. Now, most people ask, well, why do you study tabloid talk shows? Well, that's because my heroes growing up in the 90s were the likes of Jerry Springer, Maury Povich, Sally Jesse Raphael, Ricky Lake, Jenny Jones, Geraldo Rivera, Dr. Phil, Dr. Roz, Phil Donahue. Who else we got? We got Montel Williams, even Oprah. Because they spent their careers helping people. Each new episode of their show, they would transform the lives of someone new. And I thought, well, why can't I do that? So that's why I have this show. And being a live audience for a live episode, you have a unique opportunity to participate in this episode at your discretion. Now, first and foremost, I want you to know that Dr. Fix Me fosters a safe space. This is a safe space for you to convey your truth, all right, whatever that may be. For example, if someone on this stage says something that you agree with, something that rings true in your heart too, let that truth be known. Cheer. Chant their name if you feel so compelled. But conversely, if they say something offensive, horrible, even hateful, feel free to boo. That's right. Cheers and jeers. Dr. Fix Me welcomes it all. Give it up for safe spaces. That's right. That's right. It is a safe space to... It's a safe space to cheer and boo. Safe spaces. Real quick, Dr. Fix Me might not know what a safe space is. This is great. Now, I can tell, so I'm getting a modicum of apprehension over here, but so I want to give you a practice run. Let's say someone on stage, I want to know, like, how would you react in your heart of hearts? How would you react if someone on stage said something offensive about your mom? All right, I hear some gasps, but no one complaining. I feel like the whole audience just took inventory of their mom. How do I feel about her? Yeah, probably warranted. She probably warranted it, yeah. But seriously, how would you truly react if someone said something offensive about your pet?
Kill them.
Yeah, that makes more sense, that you would have more affection for your pet than for the human who gave you life. All right. I appreciate that. All right. Now, and towards the end of the show, I may give you an opportunity to ask questions, all right, if we have time for it. Because sometimes there's something that Dr. Fix Me overlooks, a detail that I've let go by the wayside. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask it of any of my guests or of me. So now this show is called Dr. Fix Me. Fixing them is the goal, but fixing them is unfortunately not a guarantee. What is a guarantee is meeting them and learning who they are and what ails them and seeing if I can help them. Now this show unfortunately runs on a bit of a budget. My producers have given me a piece of paper here, not even a card, but a loose leaf piece of paper with hopefully my guest's name and why they're on the show. So with that said, my producers have given me, I've got a lot written here. I'm gonna read all of this out loud. Looks like I have Freck the Ogre. Yes, he's his brother. We can't say his name because of copyright law. From the forest of no hope outside Transylvania. I'm not sure what that means, but please give a warm Dr. Fix Me welcome to Freck the Ogre. Welcome, Freck, to Dr. Fix Me. Welcome.
Good evening.
Welcome. Hi.
Dr. Fix Me, it's an honor to be here.
Wow.
Right?
I gotta say, Freck, I'm sure you could use the table in the front row here.
I'm sure
they,
lass, you're the best. See me after.
Freck, now for the listeners, we here in the audience can see you perfectly, but for the listeners at home, for anyone who's listening to this on Spotify or, can you describe for the listener, how do you appear?
Well, I'm about 8 feet tall.
You're a biggin'.
I'm this person's bigger brother, right?
Oh, okay. So I'm not allowed to say Shrek?
I mean, you might have to bleep it out of the podcast.
Really?
DreamWorks might come after you.
It's copyright infringement to say a title of a movie. Or a character.
I'm just an ogre, not a lawyer.
All right, that's fine.
Great.
Look, I'll take the brunt of it, all right?
And that's all the truth is, I don't really like talking about him.
Oh, really?
We're on the outs. Right?
Okay, because if I didn't know any better, I would say you look like the spitting image of your
just
younger
a little
brother.
bit bigger, a little more handsome.
Oh, okay.
A little bit of a silver fox, if you know what I mean.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I'm noticing some silver there. Is you have like a beard going? You've got
a beard going. I think it looks great with green.
You do? Yeah, silver and green. That's very. Those are Slytherin colors.
That's okay. Well. Someone's didn't get in. You know what I mean?
So, okay, Freck, I understand. I guess,
Right, my problem isn't on there, right?
yeah, I was curious. My producers usually write this, and it looks like they omitted what
I've
brings
been
you to the
struggling for quite some time, since about 1999, to be honest, right? Right before that movie filmed, I was cancelled.
Wait, you were canceled around the same time that Shrek the movie was came out in theaters?
Correct. We were in pre-production. I was supposed to be that Burrow character, if you know
Wait,
what I mean.
you were in the movie?
I was going to be in the movie.
Oh, no.
And then they put in the donkey. I mean Burrow. I don't know if it's copyright. I'm not a lawyer.
You can
I'm
say
no
donkey.
good.
You can say
Great.
donkey. Look, because donkey's not copyright. Donkey's just an animal, all right?
Sure. Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be a cooler, older brother, sidekick, a little more spunky, a little more opposite than Shrek.
Oh.
And then all hell broke loose.
My goodness. So you were cast. This is probably like a dream role for you.
Absolutely.
You're in a starring role next to this star.
Of course.
And something happened in production. Like you, how much of the movie was filmed before you got kicked out?
Well, I didn't actually get to film anything.
Oh.
Because once they found out I was cast, some secrets started coming out about me.
Oh.
And it's something I'm proud of, but we're here 30 years later and I still haven't been able to come out of it. And so I need your help, to be honest.
You're trying to shake. Sounds like a dirty past or a secret. You're trying to get out from underneath something.
A couple things, but yeah.
Okay. Well, take me back to that time. What was was it just one secret? Was it like what
No.
was your undoing?
It started in 1997. I was dating Rapunzel.
Oh,
Right.
She's the one with the long hair.
Right, but she had left the tower at that point and was in her short hair, don't care era.
Oh, okay.
And she was looking for something a little big, a little green, and a little more brown then.
Oh, okay.
That's gray.
Yeah, all right, less silver.
And it was great. It was great. We had a wonderful 2 years.
Oh.
And then I went to Bogstock 99.
Where?
Bogstock 99.
Bogstock 99. That almost sounds
Huge
like
huge music festival. Very problematic things happen
Oh,
there.
this is like a Woodstock, but for fairy tale land, like
Exactly.
for a bog.
Aye.
I
Right,
see.
right,
Bogstock.
right.
That makes sense.
And so I happened to run into her best friends, the Spicy Girls.
The Spicy Girls.
Right?
Now, forgive me, I don't know a lot about fairy tales.
Sure.
But when you say Spicy Girls, my first thought is the Spice Girls,
Right.
from the all-girl band from Britain in the
Exactly.
late '90s.
Exactly.
Now, how do Spicy Girls compare to Spice Girls in any way?
Oh, they're way spicier.
Really?
Let me tell you how spicy these girls were. I'm talking zesty spice,
Oh.
Old Spice,
Oh, really?
pumpkin spice,
Pumpkin spice. Oh.
hot and spicy,
Oh.
and all-spicy. And
All
she
spice.
was all that and more.
Really? Okay. It sounds like you knew them intimately, almost. It sounds like.
Well, that's just it.
Uh-oh.
I was at Bogstock 99. Everyone was rolling deep on Molly.
Molly, of
I mean,
course,
hard.
is the drug.
Great,
that-
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. It makes you super horny.
Oh, really? It
I
does.
could put a hole through this wall if I had some right now. If you don't. I mean.
No, I'm glad. I'm sure the Lincoln Lodge is relieved that you are not on Molly right now.
No, I'm not. No.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank God for all of you. So, I'm rolling deep on Molly, and then the Spicy Girls say, "Come backstage." And let's just say I was still with Rapunzel at the time, and I did a lot of coming backstage.
Okay.
I'm a dog or not a stand-up. They slayed it up here. The only thing I slay is dragons.
And the occasional Spicy Girl, it sounds like.
And the occasional Spicy Girls. So
So you cheated on Rapunzel, and word got out.
Word got
and
out.
how does being, I guess someone who cheats, how does that get you kicked off a movie set? That doesn't seem like such a big deal. I mean,
No, then-
it is a big deal, but not
No,
that big of a deal.
No, you're right. And that normally breakups happen. We have a high-profile relationship, and I'm a cheater, right? Tom Sandoval gets it. So what had happened is Rapunzel got very angry, and she outed me for a couple of my other bad habits,
Oh, such as?
such as I am or was. I no longer do it. A little bit of a gnome tosser,
A gnome tosser.
right?
Now, I've never heard that term before, but I
Sure.
imagine it almost sounds like you're violently heaving little people.
Right. So I'm sure everyone here's familiar with dwarf tossing, right?
Dwarf
Right,
tossing? I don't
this
think.
guy knows.
No.
Look at him. He's strong as shite. I bet
Dwarf.
he's- Yeah, continue.
But also a tosser. I mean, in the UK, a tosser is a euphemism for one who masturbates. So
Right.
I'm curious to know which is it.
No.
Are you mad?
First of all, have I been with a gnome? Aye. Was it consensual? Absolutely. Aye. Was it part of what I'm talking about? Nay.
Oh, okay. So
No.
you were. It sounds like you were accurately accused of gnome tossing.
So me and my friends were part of a big gnome tossing circle. Michael Vick was there. So many people.
I can't help but wonder: is this something that Michael Vick did after the animals? Like he needed
What
to get
year
his face.
was that? No, it was before.
Oh, I
for
see.
sure.
Wow. Okay.
Right.
Dang. Okay.
And then she also outed me because on Halloween, a couple of years previous, when we first started dating, I went dressed as an elf. And everyone knows you do not appropriate elf culture.
Oh, you don't. You don't appropriate elf
Do not
culture.
go elves. We're just showing up as an ogre with pointy ears. But here's the thing, I love elves. I was doing it out of a place of love.
Ah.
They live forever. They know magic. There's nothing fucking cooler than being an elf, if you ask me.
It was an homage to elves.
An homage.
Oh,
But
I
then
see.
pictures got around the marsh of me dressed as an elf. And I haven't recovered, Dr. Fix Me, and I
Wow.
need your help.
And it's okay. I understand what your problem is, and I want to help you. I'm on your side here, Freck. Now you've got a powerful brother in the movie industry. I'm sure it won't be. It's a matter of time before they make another movie in his
No,
name.
it's in
What
production.
it is. Have you reached out to your brother at all? Have you reached out to Shrek? I mean, he's got to be able to have some pull, right? Can
He
he?
hasn't talked to me since the premiere in 2001.
And since the premiere. Oh, okay.
He's outed me just like the rest of the world. Hence, I live in the forest of New Hope. Wow.
Is there anyone that's on your side? Is there anyone who's rooting for you?
I mean, friends here and there, but I don't know if they're real or not. You know, if they're like real friends. Like people see you. I mean, they're not imaginary. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. It's not the Molly taking effect.
Right.
You just don't know how legitimate their friendship is.
Exactly.
I see what you're
Right.
saying. I see.
Like people are nice to your face.
Of course.
But then, you know, are you the friend that they have around so they can talk about behind your back later?
Oh.
Because we all got those, don't we?
Yeah. I imagine some people might be excited to meet you just because you're Shrek's brother.
Right? 100%.
Wow.
That gets a little old, especially
does.
when he doesn't even want to talk to you.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I'm on your side. I want to help you out. Let's say, Freck, that this episode goes exactly the way you want. At the end of this episode, what does victory look like for you? What is like in your heart of hearts, what are you looking for?
I was actually thinking about that today, thinking that you might help me. And I was like, if Shane Gillis can make a comeback, so can I. Right?
Yeah? I think that's fair. If he can make a comeback, why
Right,
can't you?
He's got his own sitcom on Netflix about tires of all things.
Yeah, sure. And he's half ogre himself.
Exactly.
All right. So if there's hope for him, if there's hope for Shane, there's hope for Freck.
Right.
So what would success look like for you? Let's say you get uncanceled. What does that look like for you?
I can go on dating apps again.
Oh, yeah?
Right.
You were not able to even date.
No one wants to date a big ogre who's not his brother, who won't be able to hang out with his brother. And you cheated on Rapunzel.
Yeah.
She is a gold piece.
She's timeless.
Timeless,
and-
platinum,
yeah.
diamond.
My goodness. Okay, well,
I miss her.
This is a safe space for tears,
miss her
Freck.
so much.
I want to help you out. My producers have given me the next card for my next guest, and hopefully they can shine a light on your situation. Look, as we all know, there's more than one side to every story, and hopefully this person can illuminate what's going on in your life. I don't know how they're connected to you, but my producers have given me, looks like I have, the name has been redacted, but their title is Lawyer Number 3, and they seem to work for DreamWorks. Oh, I'm curious to know who this is, but please welcome our lawyer number 3 from DreamWorks. Welcome.
Don't clap. Please don't clap, don't laugh.
Welcome, lawyer number 3 to Dr. Fix Me.
Please stop.
Welcome.
I must insist everyone stops.
Well, why is it so...
Excuse me. First of all, you said his name 3 times. You're an audience member, that's fine. We enjoy you. Come to our place.
But I'm not allowed to say the title.
No. And Mr. Freck,
Aye.
you've been warned. Countless times, via several ways.
I thought
Hold
this was
on.
a safe space. There was a whole
It's
thing
not.
about it.
Nothing's a safe space.
So lawyer number 3, I can't just call you lawyer number 3.
That's my credit.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, like in a movie, were you a lawyer in a movie? I don't understand your credit. Like usually lawyers have names. I can give you a name, right? Can't I address you by a
You
name?
can give me whatever name you want.
Well, I don't want to give you a name. What do you go by? Let's say when you order
Lawyer
coffee at
number
Starbucks.
3.
Really? When you go to Starbucks,
I don't go to Starbucks. Don't make me laugh, okay?
Like when
We
you go
have
to-
things to do here.
When you go to a restaurant and they ask you for your name because they can save the reservation, what name do you put?
I go to private clubs that sit you and feed whatever you want, and there's no charge.
And you never no charge really, and you never have to give them your name.
It actually discourages talking about names in this place. I shouldn't even be talking about it.
Your family. What do your family call you?
I don't have family.
What really?
Yeah.
How
Oh,
come
okay.
you're wearing sunglasses
You give
inside?
up because one, never let them see your eyes.
Really? That's why you refuse to take off
That's
the
what
glasses.
DreamWorks is about. You know what I mean? You're dreaming, but you're working.
Oh, wow! I never thought that DreamWorks was the name and also the philosophy.
It is.
I had no idea.
And that's why you're here.
Wow. So, lawyer number 3, welcome
Yes.
to the show. It sounds like you're very familiar with Freck's.
I am very familiar with this gentleman to my right.
Okay, tell me what's your history with Freck? It seems you brought something here.
I have my briefcase.
You have
Yeah,
your
I'm a
briefcase?
business person.
All right. Well, in addition to being lawyer
Wait, are
number
you
3,
a business person or a lawyer?
now, do you have a business person name? Is it business person?
And that's
number...
why you have 0 in the bank.
Oh wow.
All right.
Lawyer number 3 is. Lawyer number 3. What do you have there? It looks like you're.
I have this cease and desist
Oh.
for Mr. Freck talking about his brother.
Really? He can't talk about his own brother, his own flesh and blood?
Uh-huh. And that's a legal one. We also have a magical one.
Really?
Just appears.
Now,
We went through 2 courts. I'll tell you, the ministry had nothing to deal with. Yes.
Oh.
We can't also say that, miss. But thank you, you're an audience member and we love you. Please come to our party.
you can't say Ministry of Magic? I made
this
allusions.
guy over here.
I made allusions to other IP. Is
This
there,
guy had a hard road, and I get it. I've read the files, but you are just seems to be doing it on purpose, sir.
I should be able to. That's Warner
Have you
Brothers.
noticed that not one DreamWorks movie has ever mentioned Dr. Fix Me? That's professional courtesy. We would never. Thank you.
I mean,
I'm sorry, we never get applause. I've shoved kids out of their homes.
You. So you're
I've
saying
seen it. It's violent.
You've never mentioned mine. One, I don't see where in your movies, where in the DreamWorks movies, it would be appropriate to say Dr. Fix Me.
I mean, it's
But-
all fictional, made-up nonsense. You can really shoehorn anything into anything.
That's true. That's true. But I mean, if you said my name, I would be honored. I would be so flattered to know that Dr. Fix Me was in the zeitgeist. You know, because
I will tell them.
All right. Well, thank you. I certainly
But
would
can
not
we get
push
to the
press
matter
records.
at hand?
Yes, the matter at hand.
This person needs to go away and never talk to anyone about his brother.
Why?
Because that is just the way it is, okay? We all live in a fictional reality. Not even everyone here is real. Some of you are actors.
Really?
Absolutely. I mean, look at the front row. She's on the frickin' right here. We're in a simulation, people.
I don't think that's our audience member. I don't think that's her. I think it may look like our audience member, but I
Very
don't know that
lovely.
that's
She's
necessarily
having
is.
fun and enjoying herself, and now she's right here. Explain that.
I can't explain it.
For the
but I
listener at home, everyone in the audience is having a revelation. Something that we cannot
Actually, we
unsee.
also can't say that. We merged with the Bible.
What? You really? I can't say revelation?
The greatest story ever told.
That's fine, boo. Boo, when you go to an away
Wait.
stadium, the boos feed you.
Hold on. When you're saying that you merged with the Bible, is that because DreamWorks is in the are you guys preparing to make a Bible movie?
Sure, we always do.
What do you mean you always do? What was the last movie?
Every movie's about the Bible, essentially.
Really? In what way is
Pick a
Shrek
book.
about the Bible?
Okay.
I will
let's
risk
go with this.
I will risk saying it.
Well, first of all, stop saying that. So that movie
Yeah, where are the parallels here?
is about. You ever hear of the Book of Job?
Sure. Yeah.
It's this lovely book about a guy that just wants to live alone in happiness, but people keep tormenting him. Mm-hmm. And by people, I mean God.
Yeah.
Just to prove a point that he'll still love them, which essentially happened in Trek, and Donkey's God.
Donkey is God? That's the metaphor. Donkey is God?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That could have been me.
Freck, that could have been
No,
you.
it was never
You
going to
could
be
have
you.
been God.
Mr. Freck, it was
You could've been
never going to be you.
Oh
Okay.
my goodness.
It was never going to be. Oh, hold on.
I'm waiting.
I heard you inhale.
I
as
did.
if to
I-
speak.
Still uses paper in 2025.
Oh, these are just all iPads. Individual iPads. Because our analytics have figured out that going through Windows is just it's just better to have the physical iPads.
Oh, okay.
I guess that makes sense. That makes sense. But here's the thing, I don't want to talk... Okay.
Okay, here it is.
Okay, good.
Never gonna be you. It said that. They wrote that in the contract.
But then why'd they hire him in the first place? Can you take us back to like what happened?
Nepotism's real, people.
Okay.
We wanted his brother, but then maybe don't go around and date and cheat on the record exec's daughter.
Oh, Rapunzel's daddy's in the
The
business?
king and queen. I mean,
Oh,
forget your
right.
history.
She's a princess after all.
Can't go against the royalty.
Okay.
And by that I mean the royalties for the movie. That's why you gotta stop saying.
Oh, okay. Don't go against the royalties of the movie. Now, you
You
mentioned...
owe me $17.
I do. Okay. No, you mentioned a legal contract and a magical contract. I imagine if you break a legal contract, there's probably some sort of money you have to pay. There's a financial punishment.
Or prison.
When you break
We
a
can seal
magical
you.
contract, what are the penalties?
A magical contract?
Yeah.
It depends on the magical, like...
Well, in this scenario, I want to know, like, if he
with
breaks
him.
if he breaks a magical contract, what's at stake for Freck?
Okay, so if he breaks his magical contract, his ogreness gets taken away, and he just becomes a regular human in America.
Oh.
I know, right? No money or nothing. No money, no job, no nothing.
Exactly. And I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't break that contract.
Okay. All right. And now I don't want to get him in trouble with this magical contract. I don't even know what the stipulations are of the magical contract. I don't know what the ins and outs are.
Do you want to know?
Sure. Give us a brief synopsis
Hold on
of...
1 sec.
That is so many iPads.
It's from the Mary Poppins collection.
Oh, I see. A Mary Poppins bag that holds an infinite number.
Can you not say her name? I don't know what you're not understanding. I work for the company and I can say it.
Does anyone still have nightmares from that scene in the bank with those old dudes floating around in that movie?
Oh, like they drink the bubbly juice or whatever, or they're laughing and then they end up
Right.
like on the ceiling,
And
right?
one of them dies.
Oh yeah, one of them
not in
dies.
the bank. No, in Mary Poppins,
Oh, yeah.
there's a whole bunch of old dudes in a creepy bank, right? And then all of a sudden they start laughing. And then they start floating around. One of them dies. It's very weird, and I still have nightmares about it.
Wow.
That one's an allegory about Jesus ascending.
Really? Every movie is about the Bible.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's true.
Okay, so you found this.
Contract.
Yeah, the contract.
What was your question?
What's the magical contract? What are the ins and outs? I want to make sure I keep it
so
within
the ins and outs
bounds.
are you cannot mention your brother's name at any time,
Okay, he has
or represent yourself as an ogre, even though you are one.
Oh. In what capacity? Like in
All
the
of
court of
them.
law? Wait, at all? 'Cause-
Mention it, have people perceive it.
Well, I mean, we can all see he's an ogre.
Yeah, and you guys are all putting him in violation of his contract.
Oh my goodness! All right. Well, I don't want to get him in any more trouble than what exists
doing
here.
it right now.
I want to get him back in the good graces. I'll ask you, lawyer number 3. Is there
Uh-huh.
any hope, any way that he could get out of this this kerfuffle? Is there any way we could uncancel him?
I mean,
See
there's
in
a
your
way.
heart? There is a way.
What? I'd do anything?
You gotta come work tech.
What does that
on the
mean?
movies. You get no credit and you do a lot of work.
Like gaffer or key grip, things like that.
This guy with the names.
Am I not allowed to say?
I don't know. I'm a lawyer. I don't know the technical jobs of the tech crew.
Okay, well, some are key grip and gaffer, things like that. Okay.
Sure. Sounds
All right.
offensive,
So he
but
just needs to
fine.
work tech. He needs to work behind the scenes. He can't get in front of the camera just
he
yet.
cannot be in front of the camera. He cannot mention his brother. And again, he cannot
Okay, but
have
does it
anyone
have-
believe he's an ogre.
Right, but how will that get me accepted by society again?
Oh, never. It won't happen.
Okay. So you're basically your
These people
solution is
believe. They watch too much of our movies.
so your solution is to just give him a job and hopefully he'll shut up about it. That sounds like that's
is
the best you can do
gist.
for him.
Yeah, that is capitalism.
Well, that's not enough. I'm not happy with that. Freck, are you happy with that?
Of course I'm not happy.
I'm not satisfied, and I feel like we're at an impasse here, and I feel like before we proceed further, we need to take a pause to hear a word from our sponsor. This is Showbiz, after all, and the business part of this show is hearing a live read of one of our local sponsors. So with that said, my producers have given me, let's see here what my card says. My card here says, oh, you're in luck, or maybe you're not. You might be in the hot seat here, Freck. Looks like I have Rapunzel for mayor. Welcome, Rapunzel, to Dr. Fix Me. Welcome, 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 Rapunzel for mayor. Welcome,
Highness.
Rapunzel, to Dr. Fix Me. Hi.
Hello, thank you so much for having me.
Of course, it's an honor to have you here, to have royalty
Thank you.
among us.
But today I'm one of the people, and I
Oh.
have a message. When I walk outside in this beautiful fairy tale swamp, and I look around, what do I see? I see ew. I see yucky. I see gross. I see lawyers/business people just thinking they're hot shit and treating all of us fairy tale people like we're nothing. And I think it's high time for change. I think it's finally time that we drain this swamp!
Oh, that's wonderful remarks there.
Swamp! Drain this swamp! Drain this swamp! Drain this swamp!
Rapunzel, I got so many questions. I love that you're fired up. You have an animosity towards the status quo, and you're looking to shake things up.
Hell yes, I am. I've let my hair down, and it's time to get wild.
Oh, wow.
We're bringing change here to the swamp. We're bringing back Bogstock 99.
Really?
We're bringing back gnome tossing.
Really?
We're bringing back fun.
Well, okay, bringing back fun. Now, I'm curious about the gnome tossing. Now, what is the nature of this? Is this literally just picking up a little person and throwing them?
It's picking up a gnome and using your strength and your brain to target them correctly and toss them across a long distance and celebrate with your buds. That's what gnome tossing is about.
Okay, all right, and I'm curious, how do the gnomes feel about this?
They love it.
They do.
They love it.
Oh, okay. They love being tossed. Okay. Now you have let your hair grow significantly. Now you may be aware of our first guest, Freck over here. He was telling us that he and you had known each other for about 2 years. You guys were together, had a relationship, and at a certain time you had a very low cut. You had a very short haircut. What inspired the regrowth of your hair?
Well, when I was in my short hair don't care phase, and I got cheated on, and it was hard. And yeah, you can
boo cheating. That's a safe space to boo cheating.
Do that.
Boo
That
cheating.
won't be happening in the swamp when I become mayor. There will be no cheating.
Oh, really? You can outlaw cheating?
I can do whatever the fuck I want. I'm royalty.
Wow. It's like you don't even need to be a mayor if you're a princess. Like, doesn't a princess have more power than mayor? Like, why not just remain princess?
I just think mayor has a more political sound than princess. I just like it, okay?
Okay, hey, you get what you want. You're royalty after all.
I do.
Okay.
You look great.
Thanks.
Can you? Now I know you're on a platform here. You're running for mayor. You're trying to tell us what you want to change in the swamp. But if you could, will you just divert for just a moment and tell me about your history with Freck?
The history with my hair, well, I grew it out because after I got cheated on, I was like, new style, new me. We're just gonna, we're trying again. We're going out fresh. So that explains the do.
Okay.
Was that the question? I'm not sure.
Well, I'm curious to know how did you find out about the Spicy Girls? How did you find out about the unfaithfulness of Freck?
They sang about it in one of their songs.
No.
And I knew exactly who it was. You just know. Sometimes when girls sing things, you know who it's about.
Oh, so it wasn't about Freck, but it was about Freck.
It was about Freck.
Oh my goodness. Okay, and they didn't name check you in the song, did they?
No.
Okay.
No.
But it may have been implied.
No.
Okay. Oh no. All right. Now, I guess is there anything you'd like to say? We're trying to get. I'm trying to help Freck get uncanceled. Is there any hope for Freck here, or is he someone who's? Is there any redemption for him? I know he broke your heart. I don't know how long ago that was, but
Look, he may have broke my heart, but I'm tired of these Hollywood big shots just trying to shove all of my fellow fairy tale people into dead end jobs for low wages, and I'm making change here, and so I'll help him out. I'll help him out. Even though we got a pass, I'll help him out.
Oh, okay. And in what way? How would you like to help Freck?
I'm draining the swamp, baby. All these bog creatures are going back to where they came from. They're going back to the DreamWorks studio.
First of all, you can't just call us bog people. That's not okay. Okay.
Really? What would you prefer to be called?
Friends.
What'd you
Not
say?
bog people. Aquatic friends.
Aquatic friends.
Well,
Okay.
when I'm mayor, I'm bringing back the term bog people.
And
And we're
Princess,
going to say it loud and proud.
Princess, you're.
Bog people, bog people, bog people, bog people.
Princess, you're putting me in a tough spot here because though I like your small bigotries that the people seem to be on board with, I also have to insist that you do not do this. I mean, we need to control them, not uprise them.
Boo!
That's right. They're all ghosts, just skeletons walking around, working for us.
You want to get rid of this or drain the swamp. Is this a metaphor, or are you literally draining the swamp? Because that might be a dire situation for Freck, who lives in the bog.
Actually, I moved out. I was kicked out of the bog. I've been in the Forest of No Hope on the card.
Oh, my goodness.
He said that like right away.
Oh, It's on the card. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
From the Forest of No Hope outside Transylvania. So
Right.
you moved all the way to the outskirts of Transylvania.
Not by choice. I was shunned.
Oh, okay.
Princess, you don't want to help these people. Can I just... I have the pictures from the
These
Spicy
people.
Girls. Hold on.
It didn't feel right saying it.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry, crowd chanting bog people a couple minutes ago. Sorry I didn't use the right term towards you. But let me... Oh, there's so much hair.
You know,
Look at these pictures. Spicy girl.
I feel like
Spicy
this is.
girl.
I feel like this is
Spicy
a real
girl.
bog person.
Look at
move.
that.
This
Look
is
at
a real
that.
bog
It was
person.
99.
So many positions.
Totally like a
So
total
many
bog person.
positions.
Just a total bog person.
Wait, did you
showing
cheat
me
on
pictures.
Rapunzel with all the Spice Girls, with Old Spice?
All of them. It was 99. Things were different.
Times were different 26 years ago.
It was Woodstock 99. Listen, the things that happened at Woodstock 99 were way worse. Trust me.
Okay. Woodstock 99 was worse than Bogstock 99.
Right.
Okay.
But bad things did happen, and I have apologized a million times, and I would apologize
Which
a million
I wish you didn't
more.
do, because that kind of put liability on the event, but that's fine.
Right? But I'm just trying to make a romantic
Mr.
gesture.
Freck, please don't look at me.
Okay, all right.
Look, I want to get back to our sponsor here. They're here to represent. They're here looking for mayor. It sounds like you're looking for votes here, mayor, or potentially future mayor of the bog. Rapunzel, if anyone wants to vote for you, how can they reach out to you?
They can go to www.rapunzelformayor.com and you can show your support by donating. You can donate for the price of a cup of coffee, and it will help save this swamp.
Save this swamp. Save it by draining it. It sounds like. All
Donate
right.
all your money to her.
Now,
That's the way to do
it sounds like anyone can vote in this. It's not just limited to citizens of the swamp.
The swamp has no borders, Dr.
Oh.
Fixie. It's for everybody.
Oh, I like that. I like that. It's very welcoming. Okay.
I'm having a
Thank
hard...
You having a hard time here, lawyer number 3?
Yeah, I mean, I want to support you because we are the hierarchy, but at the same time, some of the stuff you're saying, I don't think the executives will be on board with it.
It sounds like you adhere to whatever the you have a mandate
My
from the
name's
executives.
lawyer number 3. Yeah, there's a pecking order.
Okay, there's a pecking
Way
order.
to
All right.
crack that secret.
Well, first of all, I guess if there's any, I want to give you an opportunity for people to remember to vote for you. Is there like a slogan or perhaps a catchphrase or even a jingle that might serve as an earworm for people to remember to vote for Rapunzel?
Vote for Rapunzel. We're gonna drain the swamp of all the stupid bog people.
All right, you heard it here. Give it up for Rapunzel. Rapunzel. All right.
Clap louder for her. Come on.
That's right. All right.
Drain the swamp. Drain the swamp.
That's right. Now, Freck, it looks like you are on board. Does Rapunzel have your vote, Freck?
Of course, I'll go to every door in the swamp and force them to vote for her.
Yeah, you will.
Anything for
will.
you.
You'll stump for Rapunzel.
I'll stomp and stomp. Anything that it takes.
You'll stomp for Rapunzel. You'll crush people with your foot?
Anything. Anything for her. Any pain that I've caused, I do feel bad about it. I've been to therapy. I've worked on myself. I'm a different ogre.
Wow. Freck, you seem absolutely repentant.
No, I am. It's been 30 years. Please help me out.
So, I guess it seems like you still have hope in yourself. You're trying your best to do your darndest. Lawyer number 3, I guess you're the arbiter over here. Can we get him any closer to being uncanceled? Is there any hope for our hopeless Freck?
I don't know. It's going to be a hard, media blitz campaign, but sure, anyone could come back.
Really? Anyone could come back. So
Anyone.
there's still there is hope left for our first guest. Good, because I have one guest who can help us, who could hopefully help us. Because right now, Freck, I've never met a fantastical creature such as yourself. I have no idea how to help you. But this person who's been listening in the wings of this room for the entirety of this episode is an expert in a particular field, and hopefully they can give better advice than what I can. So with that said, my producers have given me Pumpernickel, the social media director. Welcome, Pumpernickel, to Dr. Fix Me. Welcome, welcome.
Hello,
Welcome to the show,
everybody. Did I hear hard media blitz campaign? Well, 1/4 of those is right.
Pumpernickel, welcome to the show.
I think
Now-
you mean welcome to my show.
Uh,
Pumpernickel, social media campaign manager.
Now, we can
Hello,
all see
sir.
you here in this room, but for the listener at home, how would you describe yourself?
I'm wearing a red cap.
That's it? That's all you want to say to describe yourself?
I have a brown leather vest. My shoes curl up to the sky. My pants are made of moss.
Oh.
And my button-up shirt is striped.
Oh, okay. You look rather festive and almost of the earth with the moss pants.
Oh, of the earth is how I would describe me. Now, before we go on, I'm happy lawyer number 3 is here because I do need to acknowledge some conflicts of interest.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
First of all, Rapunzel, I also represent the Florida wetlands. But that does not have to interfere with any business I shall suggest today. Secondly, Freck, good to see you again.
Oh, wait, you know our first guest, Freck?
Oh, some might say I know him too well.
Wait a minute.
Okay,
What does that imply?
I'm unveiling this now so everything can be above board. Do you remember gnome tossing?
Was this gnome tossing 99?
Did you not notice the height of Pumpernickel?
Oh, I wanted him to say it. I didn't want to say anything. I wanted him to say it.
You didn't want to say anything about what? Something that is actually me?
Yeah, I didn't want to
I'm
mention.
3'5". That
Yes.
is who I am.
I didn't want to mention your height.
Now
Pumpernickel.
you said tossing was
Yes.
a word for.
Well, in UK, a tosser is someone. It's it's akin to a wanker.
Now what do they say in the UK for making love all night long?
I imagine they might call it making love all night long.
Oh, I guess that's what Freck did to me.
Wait. Oh.
I guess a new sport was invented today.
Right. So,
Pumpernickel, are you German?
German. I don't know. I don't know these guidelines of country.
Oh, okay.
Speak of.
Your accent knows no borders.
That's right. And these eyes know colors. I represent everyone.
okay, well, if we're airing it all out, he made me call him Spunkernickel.
Oh, Spunkernickel. Wow.
I didn't make you call me Spunkernickel at first.
Right. Okay. You said you were going to help me out. You took advantage of me.
Oh, that's right. I'm so sorry.
Wait, did you swindle our first guest?
Don't answer that.
Wait, are you his lawyer?
Lawyer number 3. I
I
forgot to mention conflict of interest number 3. This is my lawyer.
Okay, I see. Not only does he represent DreamWorks, but he also represents Pumpernickel.
I have a question for Rapunzel.
Yeah. Go ahead.
How do you suggest to be heard by the world?
Don't answer that.
Whom don't you represent, lawyer number 3?
Do you remember the ice bucket challenge?
Oh yeah, the ice bucket challenge. Yeah.
That was
You can
me.
answer that one.
Yes, I remember the ice bucket challenge.
Do you remember Chili's glow up?
I remember the Chili's glow up.
That was me. Joe Biden was also me. But that's just, I want to be upfront.
Okay.
How do you suggest you're going to drain this swamp?
I would like to know that.
Freck?
I just want to say really quick, you did a great job at Chili's, making them come out of the kitchen with that sizzling plate. It stops everybody in the restaurant. As soon as fajitas come out,
There's
everyone
actually
stops
been
and
numbers
looks.
that the sales have increased.
Right? It was genius.
Southwestern egg rolls? Not my idea. But I did make the social media post.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I just wanted to give you the time, Rapunzel. Go ahead, get in.
No, that was great. And actually that gave me an idea. We're gonna take what you did for Chili's and combine it with my vision to drain the swamp. And we're gonna lure all these bog people out by creating a trail of Chili's appetizer breadcrumbs all the way to the Chili's that's across town and away from the swamp.
That's right,
That's a trope.
everybody. Appetizer breadcrumbs.
About bog people.
Part of
Oh,
the
is that a
two for-
stereotype that bog people love bread?
Everybody knows that bog
Everybody
people
knows
loves
it.
Chili's.
Now, Freck, I have something to ask you.
Aye.
Have you ever heard of the word spin?
Okay, relax. We're in front of a live stream.
No, not like that. No, Freck. Have you heard of the word spin?
Yeah, you know I have. I'm not dumb. I'm just an ogre.
I think we need to move away from these DreamWorks pirates.
Oh. You're suggesting a different direction altogether.
Have you thought of a new persona? Charleston Powers?
I mean,
Wait.
that is the name that I always wanted to go by.
What are you suggesting here, Pumpernickel? What is Charleston Powers?
I, as a social media director,
Yeah.
have seen a script come across my table for the brother of some international man of mystery.
Do not tell them. Do not tell them.
I don't intend to. So maybe Freck can turn into Charleston. And instead of saying, I want to go back to the swamp, you can say, do you make me horny, baby?
You used to say that to
what
me.
if that doesn't fit his style? Oh, I missed that. What did she say?
I said he used to say that to me.
Oh, my goodness.
And I would do anything to be able to do it again.
It sounds like the fire's still going for you, Rapunzel, that there's still a place in Freck's heart that is Rapunzel-shaped.
I don't know if we're going by Freck anymore, but yes.
Freck or Charleston Powers or Dwayne's World or whatever you want to be.
So I married a spade murderer.
References. So, Freck, I mean, you got advice here from Pumpernickel of a way to just it sounds like what you need is a rebranding. I think people are dead, or they're done with Freck the ogre.
I'd be okay with that.
I mean,
What if we?
I would love the opportunity for sure.
Could you be an international man of mystery?
I mean, look at me.
Well, actually,
I'm very distinguished.
We have to do like transcontinental person of intrigue. But
Oh,
yes,
sure,
yes,
sure.
yes,
Oh,
yes,
yes. And maybe, yeah, okay. And then,
Interdimensional, fantastical.
The CIA agent who fucked me.
that's a little on the nose. We'll workshop it. We'll workshop it.
All right, fine.
Pumpernickel loves eye contact.
It's hard to get from behind, but if
All
you
right.
know what you're doing.
I want to take this time to open up the floor. I want to address the audience and open up the floor for questions, all right? I think we're at a good moment here where you could ask questions of Freck the Ogre, a.k.a. Charleston Powers. Who knows what he'll rename himself. You have any questions for lawyer number 3 and what it's like to represent DreamWorks as well as Rapunzel and Pumpernickel? You have any questions for our potentially future mayor of the swamp? For Pumpernickel, our advice giver, or for me? This is a safe space for curiosity. We have a question over here. Your name, please?
More of a comment. Name?
Yeah, your name?
Lawyer number 2.
Lawyer number 2. Hi, lawyer number 2. What is your comment, lawyer number 2?
Mary Poppins was made in 1964 and it's not owned by DreamWorks, so you cannot mention that.
Oh, so it's out of the DreamWorks jurisdiction. It can be mentioned.
So you're going to be sued.
Oh, so lawyer number 3 is going to be sued.
That's
But-
assuming it's all different companies. But
Oh, I see.
Now, I think we should exchange contact
one giant
information
company
after
is
the show.
everything.
Okay.
Don't worry, lawyer number 3.
Coke and
I
Pepsi
got
are
it.
the same company, and they're just tricking you.
The-
Everything's the same company.
I'm lawyer number 2.
I appreciate
Yeah.
the comments, but does anyone have any questions? Any questions from our audience? Yeah, yes, and your name, please?
I'm the fairy godmother.
Fairy Godmother. Hi, the Fairy Godmother. The Fairy Godmother. What question do you have?
My question is for Rapunzel. Would you ever take Freck back?
Is there ever a scenario where you would take Freck back into your heart?
Maybe.
Really? A maybe?
I'm open to it.
Okay. What would Freck have to do
Good answer.
to win you back? What would have to happen? How would the stars have to align?
If Freck could win me a lot of votes, then maybe.
Oh. If he could stump and stomp for you.
Yes.
I swear, if any of you here don't vote for Rapunzel, I've seen all your faces, and I'll follow ye home.
Oh, wow. He said ye. He means it. Wow.
That
As
was
a
Thank you very
bald
much.
person, I can't vote, so hope you all feel good about cheering earlier.
Well, I that's a very good question there, the Fairy Godmother. Thank you very much for that. Any other questions from our audience? Not everyone at once. Oh, we got one here in the front row. Your name, please.
Chelsea.
Hi, Chelsea. Chelsea, I'll give you the microphone since you're close. Go ahead and ask your question.
This question's for, was it Spunkernickel?
Pumpernickel.
Depending on the night.
Yeah.
Comfort.
If there's chocolate covered strawberries, it's Spunkernickel. Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to know if you were to create a campaign for Freck to get Rapunzel back, and it included a Chili's mozzarella stick cheese pull, how exactly would you do that?
Reverse Lady and the Tramp.
Good question.
Reverse. What's a reverse Lady and the Tramp? Describe that for us.
Cheese pool goes together. Oh no, they go apart. Yeah.
Oh, I
Cheese
see.
pool.
I see.
Yeah.
They start in the middle, and as they pull the cheese away, it droops, and
And I
that looks so
believe
cheesy goodness.
I believe Chili's is doing a special for a saucy mozzarella stick. So
Oh.
I can't confirm that, but I do represent Chili's.
Okay. Thank you very much for that question there, Chelsea. I got time for one more question from the audience. One more. All right. You know what? We're going to close the floor for questions. No one raise their hand. Don't act surprised. Don't act surprised when I shut the floor. No hands raised up. All right. So I want to revisit my first guest, Freck. You've got a lot of options, a lot of directions you could go in. I want to know what's your heart telling you at this time, Freck?
My heart is telling me I need to put in the work and do some canvassing for Rapunzel and do right by her because I did her so dirty back in 99. And then if there's still opportunity for me to be Charleston Powers and rebrand myself, become a little bit of a name, a little bit of a resurgence, I'll take it.
I like that. You're genuinely repentant. You had an opportunity.
It's been 30 years. I'm very lonely.
Now, I see that you could have had an opportunity to rebrand yourself and focus on improving you, but instead you want to dedicate yourself to a heart that you broke. And doing that, putting her needs above yours, I think is a testament to the character that you truly are. Freck, you're a massive character. You have a genuine heart, and I commend you.
Thank you, Dr. Fitzmaid.
Yes. You're putting her needs above yours. You could easily go for stardom. You could easily become Charleston Powers, but instead you're going to canvas for a woman who you clearly believe in her.
Of course.
And I think that's amazing.
She's great.
So in that order, it sounds like you're going to canvas for her. You're going to dedicate your powers, your abilities as an ogre for her. And if she wins her campaign, then you'll redirect your focus to improving yourself in the limelight.
And I'll volunteer. I don't even want payment.
Oh, as a canvasser, as someone who stumps and maybe even stomp, are you willing to stomp, or are you gonna hurt?
I'm an ogre.
Okay. Well, I mean, like, are you really gonna threaten people? Are you gonna hurt people to get votes? Oh.
You can answer that.
I mean, yeah, I.
Oh, okay. Well, he's got the permission from the lawyer. It sounds like lawyer number 3. You're also representing Freck now. He just looked at you for permission. And you granted it to him.
I mean, us bog people find a way.
Oh, wow.
When you represent everyone, do you lose? You know what I mean?
Now, I guess I feel like you have been hiding behind a title of lawyer number 3 as a BP, as a person of the bog.
You want to know my real name? You're not gonna
Yes.
believe me.
What's your bog name?
You're not gonna believe me.
Go, please.
Charleston Powers.
Is Charles Bowers? No.
groovy, baby.
I never liked it because of those fucking jokes. My whole life.
Now, are you worried if he renames himself, if he rebrands himself, is that some sort of infringement?
I'm fine with it. I think it'll take it away. It'll be fine with our trademarks as long as you don't mention your brother. As always, whatever you want to do, and then you know what you got.
Wow. Okay. Well, thank you very much for that, lawyer number 3, a.k.a. Charleston. Thank you.
I just want to do one last plug for my most recent client, front row audience member number 1. She is the best, and please hire her for your next audience.
Oh, yeah, thank you. All right. And, of course, this episode wouldn't be complete without our sponsor. Thank you, Rapunzel, for gracing us with your presence, your lovely hair, and your royalty. Is there anything you'd like to say before we end this episode and you go continue on the trail towards mayordom?
When Freck was talking about canvassing for me, I did get a little wet. I will say
Oh!
that. So, there's
Wow.
hope. There's hope.
Wow.
I'm about to put a hole through this wall. I'm about to put a hole through this wall.
Wow. He's not even on Molly, and that might happen. That is intense. Wow. Okay. Well, we really need to wrap this up. Of course, last but not least, the advice from Pumpernickel has been so helpful. Thank you very much, Pumpernickel. Now, I guess from your perspective, in your line of work, is there anything you'd like to share with us as we disembark on this episode?
My first news case was the Challenger accident.
Oh, wow.
And may I just say that this went a lot better.
Yeah. That's plain to see and easy to say. Thank you very much for that. Now, Freck, because you have a new lease on life and the fact that you have put Rapunzel's needs ahead of yours, I think that sings of your character. That speaks to the volume of who you are and that you're willing to sacrifice your needs for another person. And I think because of that, Freck, without even my help, without even the help of Pumpernickel, because you're so selfless and help, I'm just saying he didn't need us because the fact that he's selfless means that, Freck, you have been fixed. That's our show! That's our show! Stand up, Scott Campbell! Joe Gianni! Lauren Zuar! Toby Gastler! Love you all. I am Dr. Fix Me. We are here every third Saturday of the month. Please follow us on Spotify, Instagram, TikTok, all that fun stuff. Have a good night!